All right, so our intro got stuck, but we are live. All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the show. It is already the 17th of January, 2025. Wow. Wow. I can remember when we were celebrating 1999, the millennium year coming in. Who would have thought? And if we're alive since 1999, we are so blessed and chosen. All right, let me get the rest of the studio in here so they can chat with you guys and let you guys know while I do some studio stuff here so I can see why our intro stuck. All right. All right, we got the heartbeat of the South in every beat of my heart. My son, Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim.
Hey, hey, how's everybody doing?
Hanging in here. What's
All
going
right.
on with you? Let me bring Sybil in, though. Hey, Sybil Marie Presley.
It's about
Hi there, Tim and
Yeah.
Emily, and hello to the rest of the people around the world that's watching. And you can also replay our shows for your friends that miss it. So I want to say hello to y'all right from Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I see a change. I guess that's why we froze. It says now that the chat is currently not supported for Facebook profiles, groups, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So I guess that we got froze because of that. And I can't type in the chat. So what I'm going to do right quick is I'm going to play a commercial and I'm going to refresh the screen. Now, I guess I'll refresh the screen first before we go to commercial so I can see if it's going to work. Hey, sit tight, everybody. You might see a black screen, but we are still live, okay? Just got to reload.
no black screen, but took her out.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be right back.
Are you staying warm?
I am. How about you?
Oh, yeah, we got
We're coming in. Okay, we're coming in. Let me just bring everybody back in, and that reload did fix it. Yeah, I've been working the studio a long time, so I kind of know what it does. Let me do it in the chat right here and see. Hey, everyone. VERYONE. So we can see if it comes in. See if the chat, make sure our chat is working, just in case somebody want to check. Well, it looks like it's just still me coming in from one of the YouTube channels. Well, we got TV and Productions coming in
it's
on
screen.
YouTube. Both our YouTube channels are coming in here, but nothing else is. So, well, we don't care. All right, we don't care about that. People can type in their chat after they see the show when they watch on replay anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so Sybil, what's been going on with you?
Well, enjoying the warm heater and staying inside. We're going to have a starting today and all next week, freezing weather, 20 and 13. And of course, it's nothing, it's probably a heat wave in New York, but it's cold for us. And I'm just staying in and enjoying my apartment and taking care of things, promoting Live Good and that type of thing. Watching good movies,
Mm-hmm.
staying in
Okay,
good,
Tim.
toasty
Yeah,
warm.
pretty much the same thing. Staying dry, try to stay warm. yeah, I think this cold front is all over the lands. And it's got everybody a little thrown off.
Yeah, I'm trying to find us airing on Facebook, and I can't find us airing. I see the past shows, but I'm trying to see where is the not show for tonight on our show page, Emily Pearl's show page. It usually is there, but tonight it's not. Oh, there it's coming in late. Oh, okay. So I don't know what's. I hear something in my ear. Hold on. Okay, that's something. I wonder why they got us late.
Late delay.
Mm.
Yes,
I
came in here
don't know.
late.
It shouldn't. The weather shouldn't have anything to do with it. I don't know.
I don't know, but maybe that's the reason why nobody's joined us yet. Because they got us late. Trying to see what's going on. Give me 1 minute, y'all.
All right.
You guys go and talk to the audience. Because
Well, we were
I'm trying to see what's going on with
yeah,
this
we
right
were
there.
kind of communicating with you, and I guess the audience can see you and me and Tim.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, they can see all of us. I mean, but they're not in yet. I mean, they're not showing in the studio yet.
oh
But
yeah,
because we showed up late on the Facebook page,
Oh, didn't know that. Hmm. Well,
well,
how's y'all weather? How's
hmm
everybody weather doing? Type in what your temperature is where you live at.
if you type in, I thought your chat was closed.
that's a good idea, Tim.
Very good
Yeah,
idea.
type your temperature in.
Excellent. That's a great idea, Tim.
Let us
Mine,
know.
Let's see if they can come in.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably show up after a while since it's delayed. It might have something to do with
Okay.
this weather
It could.
because, they still got the fires
Yeah.
out there on the west coast. Further south, it's already cold and it's moving up to us,
Yeah.
and it's already raining in a whole lot of places. So I guess technology is just taking a hit tonight.
That's all.
But anyway, Tim, say he been trying to stay warm. Sybil's been trying to stay warm. Everybody been trying to stay
Oh,
warm.
I've been
Yeah.
staying warm.
Kim,
I'm
did
just,
you see any viewers yet on your end?
I don't see
I'm looking
nobody.
at I'm looking at four
You're looking at four showing up. Okay. Well,
in
how
the
you
chat.
four?
They in the chat. Hmm.
What they say?
I don't see anybody in the chat.
I don't see
Yeah.
it in the chat either. Well, that's all right, as long as you can see them, Tim. Okay. Well, anyway, so let's see. We can take a break and give them time to come in, our audience, and we'll come back. I guess I would go first. I
Yeah.
always let y'all go first, so I guess I'll go first tonight.
That's good.
I'll
Okay.
bite the bullet tonight. All
All right.
right.
All right.
So let's see what we got to show on the commercial. Look like I still got some Christmas stuff in here. Yeah. Well, I gotta hear my beat. That'll cheer me up. Let me hear my. All right. So I'm here. And I'm trying to see everything that's live. And for some reason, we are not airing
Uh-oh.
tonight. I thought I had found a video, but that was from last week. A lot of other folks are live now. Let me see if I can sort by most recent. See if we're showing up then. Mm-mm. It's a lot of live streams. So I don't know. I know the studio is working. So the only thing I'll be able to do is to post the show
Yeah.
after we finish it tonight. So um, it could be a studio defect or something. I can send them a chat to let them know. See where is it? And hold 1 second, yeah. Oh, that's design. That's not it. Uh, I guess I'm gonna let you go on and go first, Sybil. I'm gonna try to send them a chat
All right.
if anybody's open in the studio. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Well, once again, welcome everyone. And if you watch this through replay, just share it with your friends too. We're laid back and casual. And what I want to talk about tonight is my month that I created for food servers, waiters and waitresses. It's called the Be Kind to Food Servers Month. And it takes place every January. And Congressman Steve Cohen gave me a proclamation to acknowledge this special month. And what I like to do during this month is I approach as many restaurants as I can and ask them to hold a blood drive in their parking lot, and they can bring the blood mobile out, and the customers can donate some blood, and maybe the restaurant might give them a half price meal or a piece of pie and coffee or a little treat, something like that, as a thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is what I created to kind of bring the dining public and the food service together in a public relations type of thing. And I waited tables, I guess, way over maybe 30 or 40 years. You might call me a lifetime waitress. And I hung up my apron strings a few years back. But once in a while, one of my friends who own a restaurant, they might give me a call to come help out with an event, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can look at my group on Facebook, Be Kind to Food Service Month, and read
Mm,
more about this. And it's a lot of fun. And then sometime we can have like talent shows featuring waiters and waitresses and give them a nice little prize. And then the
Mm-hmm.
customers can, or the waiters and waitresses can go to other different restaurants and businesses, barbershops, beauty salons, and different type businesses, and present a copy of their paycheck stub, get a discount. So it's a fun thing that I do every January, and encourage restaurants all across the United States to do the same thing. And I want to also let people know that I wrote a book, and that's me as a waitress on the front cover, and it's called the Soap Opera Grill. So you can get this book on Amazon Kindle. It's only $12 for the physical book, and you can also get the ebook. That's the Soap Opera Grill by Sybil Presley, Poems from the Southern Waitress. And I have inspirational poems in here and a lot of humor, and then a lot of poems talking about different waitresses, without giving their names.
Mm-hmm.
So it's things in this book too that get on waiters and waitresses' nerves. So it makes a great gift for your favorite waiter or waitress. Surprise them during this month and buy this book and put it in a nice little gift bag, along with a tip, of course. money, and they'll enjoy this book. So I just want to encourage people to go to my group, Be Kind to Food Service Month, and
Hmm.
um, you can see what's going on there in the restaurant world. So waiters and waitresses are like the heartbeat of America.
Yeah.
And, and I just want to encourage diners to have patience. And when you go to the restaurant, allow time so you can enjoy your meal. Don't come in there 15 minutes before your plane takes off. Use some common sense so you don't have to rush.
Hmm.
And it's not the waiters or waitresses' fault if the thermostat is not set exactly like you want to. And the cooks cook the meal and they just deliver the food. So, especially this month, be kind to your food server, and I'm sure they'll be extra kind to you. And that's my short segment. But once again, go to Amazon Kindle and get your copy of the Soap Opera Grill.
All right.
Yeah.
Be kind
Okay.
and
And when did you publish that, Sybil?
This been a few years back. I think it's like 2019. And I got some nice comments on the back. Judy Pizer, she's the executive producer for the Center for Southern Folklore, and she says Sybil Presley serves up hilarious situations and shares lifelong dreams in the soap opera grill. She sees the world through the food she serves and customers she charms. Thanks to Sybil, a visit to a fancy restaurant or a greasy spoon cafe will never be the same. And I was a waitress mostly in what they call the greasy spoon. Like Mel's
Mm-hmm.
Diner,
yeah,
Alice's Restaurant. And
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we would take orders back then on, pads that you write your order out on. And then you
Mm-hmm.
rip the piece of paper off the pad. We went in the kitchen and they had a wire clothesline. And so we took clothespins and then hung up our order. So that's the type of restaurants that I love the best and spent most of my life working in.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times we take that for granted, but
The mom
uh,
and pop's restaurant.
yeah, yeah. So that's a good topic that you brought up. To be kind to your servant and to the cooks,
Oh,
uh, because they do a great job, and we
yeah,
really,
chef.
yeah, we want to appreciate them.
I haven't said compliments to a chef in I don't know for a long time.
Sometimes
So
they
good news is that I just found us live on YouTube, our YouTube channel. That I was signed out of my YouTube account, but the show was still going on. Tim, that's probably where you're seeing your videos from. But we are not airing on Facebook for some reason. So, but Facebook going through some issues with Washington D.C. too,
they got some
and
problems. How Sybil Presley disappeared
what?
on the computer, but but on my cell phone,
Uh huh.
my silver hair and pink blouse picture is
Yeah.
still the same. But it got stuck on one of my old characters, Maybelle Perkins, and I cannot get me back on this.
Really?
I think Facebook is just doing some weird things.
Wow.
Possible.
I
Well,
mean,
okay,
I
so I
don't
see some videos coming in now from YouTube, I'm
good.
sure. 29, so that, Tim, that must have been the first four that you saw.
Okay.
But yeah, Facebook got some issues, and but I was able to send a message to the studio too, let them know that
That's good.
we're not airing on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or my yeah, those three platforms. We're not airing on. Now Rumble, I don't know. Um, we just dropped somebody. We just lost somebody from somewhere. Anyway, uh, hopefully they'll come back. That's all I can say.
There's something
We'll
going
be
on with
back.
Facebook.
All right. So what I want to say is I bought a product and I think it's something for Precious. And I got this $10 Amazon gift card, $10 cash. It said
Oh,
if I share my experience, but I don't know where to share it because there's no link on here.
wow.
So I'm hoping that it's in my account somewhere on my Amazon account where I'll have to check and see, which I hadn't checked to see. And then the other thing I wanted to inform people about is this, is I noticed that I got, actually it's been on my desk for several weeks, but this is a notice I want people to know that I got. And it reads, you were previously mailed a claim form because records indicate you are a merchant who may have accepted Visa and or MasterCard at any time from January 1st, 2004 to January 25th, 2019. Our records indicate you have not yet filed a claim. And that's true, I did because Tim, and Sybil, I used to sell pearls out at the
Mm-hmm.
Agri Center
Wow, that was a
Yeah.
long time
and
back.
at the flea market, yeah. So I've got to use these credentials above, but I can still file. But I've got the claim the deadline is February the 4th, 2025. Act now to file a claim. This is my last chance of sharing the settlement fund, so I don't know how much the settlement will be. Apparently, Visa and MasterCard has been sued for overcharging people, merchants,
It's
for
probably a
service
dollar,
fees. And
probably a
I,
dollar
yeah,
25.
because I can remember when we used to use those credit card machines,
Oh yeah.
and they were expensive. Yeah, a lot of people just didn't use them because they were expensive. They charge you a large fee, like $1.25 per
Oh,
transaction. So anyway, and for anybody that may have been a merchant or you sold something, even if you are an individual that was providing services or you sold merchandise or products between January 1st, 2004 and January 25th, 2019, then you need to go here and I'm going to type it in our chat box and I'm hoping that YouTube can see it. I'm going to read it slowly so you can write it down first. Then I'm going to type it in and you can read yourself and see, what file a claim. And it's www dot payment card settlement dot com. Now they got some letters capitalized and I don't know why. The word payment is capitalized. The word card is capitalized. And the word settlement is capitalized. So I'm going to type it in just the way it is on here so that you guys can copy it down. Settlement.com and put it in the chat there. I'm hoping I spelled it right. I'll show it on the screen. S, I didn't capitalize the S, so let me do that again.
oh yeah.
Dot. Because it's sometimes if you don't, they gotta capitalize for a reason.
Mm.
Because normally, you don't have to capitalize
Oh,
anything when you go to the
right.
website. So I'm gonna put it in again, and I'm gonna take this one off the screen, take the old one off, and put the new one in. All right, I got that one out. So I'm gonna show the right one. Okay, let me show the correct one. www dot paymentcardsettlement.com. Now the com is not capitalized, okay? So, and what that is, for those of you who may be just tuning in, which is 160 of you, hi!
Mm-hmm.
Finally found the song, set 178. Thank you so much. For more information on this settlement And to file a claim online or for other information, please visit this court approved official website at www.paymentcardsettlement.com. Oh, and they got an email too. They say you may also email them at info@paymentcardsettlement.com. So I'll go ahead and put that up there too. I'll show this in the chat also. Info, the email, and they got the capitalization in here too. Now, what this is that some type of lawsuit has been filed against MasterCard and Visa. Um, and there is a settlement that has been made with the companies to settle with merchants or anybody that so provided services and accepted credit card payments, sold products or merchandise, um, and you use the credit card, receive credit card payments. You have to, have your account. You use the credit card. You accepted credit cards. That's what I'm trying to say. And you accepted credit cards, for payment.
Yeah.
So something was wrong, and they have been sued. There's a settlement. I don't know how much the settlement will be, but I do know during that time, I was selling pearls even when I was working. And I retired in 2011, and I had probably started selling pearls around 2006 or 7, yeah. Because I think I was selling pearls even before I started working for the state around that time, which would have been about 2006. So, because this is when they used to have the fairground flea market at the fairgrounds, Mid South Fairgrounds back here in Memphis. Y'all know how many years ago that's been, right?
For a while,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, I should be getting $10 back.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I'll take it. I'll
Something
take it.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. So I wasn't sure of that. And I also want to thank Congressman Steve Cohen for sending me this beautiful calendar.
that's very pretty.
He
He
Mhm.
sends
does
me a
that
he
every
sends
year.
every year he sends me a calendar
That's nice.
from the Capitol
Nice.
from the White House
Mhm.
every year. And that just goes to show you, so you have to associate with
Mhm.
people across the aisle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm bipartisan. I associate with both of them, both sides of the aisle, okay? Thank you, Congressman Steve Cohen, for that. Tim, that brings us to you.
Well,
Politics. We didn't get
yes,
a chance to do politics last night because Tim and I had a lot to do yesterday.
it's a lot going on. As everybody know, the inauguration is on the 20th, which is a
Monday.
Monday. I think President Trump said he got about like 200 plus executive orders that he's putting out on day one.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Mm,
He said it's going to happen fast. Some of the illegal immigrants have already started to migrate back to their country.
hmm
Um, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of changes, and it's not going to be pretty. You know, that's what he was trying to let the people know. But it's just something that must be done. So yeah, it's going to be one hell of a ride. That's all I can say.
A lot of people have been waiting.
Yeah.
Well, I think we talked a little bit last week that I don't know if it was you read it somewhere or you heard it somewhere on the news or I heard it or read it, but it was that Elon Musk has suggested to President Trump that he would give the skilled immigrants visas to remain in the country. So
Yeah,
we'll
you
see
got
how
it.
that goes. I'm sure that we'll find out a whole lot more about that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
One more day.
One more.
What? Do we
You got
count Saturday, Sunday? 2 more days, right?
yeah,
Yes,
If we
Saturday.
count, if we
I hear
count
you there.
Saturday, Sunday, 2 more days.
And
yeah, it's
then
here.
there's Monday.
Yeah, and then there's Monday. We have an inauguration. Well, the good thing that I heard about the inauguration is that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was not invited. Yay! Can we get a cheer for that? That criminal.
Yeah, he's a war criminal.
Yeah, I had sent Donald an email and asked him, please don't invite him. That will ruin your reputation.
Well, I guess
The
he would.
man has gone mad. I told him the man has gone mad and he don't care about nobody but saving himself. He don't care nothing about you people. That those people were suffering. They needed food and water and medicine. You know, it's okay to have war, but you just don't annihilate a whole culture. And that's exactly what he did. You know,
You
I
know,
can
it's a,
understand the grievances, of course. I
yeah,
understand the grievances, and I say, yes, he may have had a reason to go to war. And I say, may. But I believe in negotiation because war. Remember the song? War.
War,
yeah.
children.
What is it good
Good
for?
for
Absolutely nothing.
man.
Say it again. I believe in negotiation. So I'll say he may have had a reason to go to war. Okay. But to annihilate a whole culture, children, babies, no. That's criminal.
Well, you know, Trump has put out some really, really bold statements, and I believe he's standing on that. One being Canada. Canada said that they couldn't survive the tops.
Because about what?
The tops that
Oh,
Trump is
the
going to put in
tariffs.
tariffs. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yo, Tim got a funny accent like his mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So,
couldn't
Okay.
understand that
so
word.
he, yeah, so he told them if they weren't able to survive, how do they feel about becoming a state?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Well, you know, if you get rid of a border, you get rid of the country, right?
yeah,
If the border is eliminated between Canada and the
yeah.
United States, then there's no longer a Canada.
I heard there was something said similar about Mexico.
Of course. But you got to look at the repercussions that would come from removing a border. Removing borders can create wars, and then you got a lot of romping going around, a lot more people coming in that you cannot control. You
Yeah,
got no
yeah,
sense of no
uh,
measure of control.
yeah, and it's almost inevitable that we're going to go to war, because here's the thing: it's been, if you think about the whole last four, what
Go
the
to war with
Democrats,
who?
huh?
Inevitably that we're going to war with whom?
I don't know who exactly, but
I hope not, Tim.
The Democrats have had it what control for the last 12 or 16 years, something to that effect.
No, 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 no. Trump was just in 4 years ago, babe.
Okay, well, let's say the last 4 years, everything has been a muck.
Well,
Uh,
that's true.
America's been the laughing stock of the world.
Yeah,
Uh,
but don't you think that DC can fix that?
I think,
DJT can fix it?
I think for the majority of it,
Mm.
you always got that one that you got to be concerned about that you can't underestimate.
Well, what you think that would be? You want to take a guess or leave it alone?
I'm gonna leave it alone for right now.
So, but what you think?
Some world's in a mess, I guess, but we have to keep moving on and doing what we can day by day, and don't give up, and keep the prayers going, and just do what you can in the little corner of your world, and a little
Yeah.
corner of my world and Tim's world, and just do the best we can.
Well,
That's
you're
all we
doing
can
a
do.
conclusion, and we're not quite ready to conclude politics. I think that DJT can handle anybody.
I
Now
think
DJT and Lattimore, Vladimir Putin, Vladimir. And that, what kind of name is that? But you know, a lot
I
of
don't
those
know.
Russians named Vladimir Putin. They do have a gangster respect for each other, a
Yeah,
gangster mob respect
yeah.
type relationship.
You know what's going to be one of the biggest wars, and that's going to be an internal war because he's going for the deep state that's in. Um,
They can't handle that. They can't handle it.
well, that's what they're going to have.
They already resigning.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't
what they're
handle it.
going to.
They already running. They
Well,
running so they can get their pensions and their retirement because they don't want to come in there and have him to fire them. They don't get no pension,
yeah,
no severance pay,
yeah,
no sick leave check.
yeah.
That they
It'll
done saved
behoove
up
them to
all
do
that
that.
sick leave and stuff.
Yeah.
And if I had been one that had been going after him and was, if I was a Democrat that was stupid enough, I was stupid enough to go along with that coup, I'd be running to him.
Yeah.
Because, if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for
For
anything.
anything. Yeah.
And that's what a lot of Democrats did. They knew what they were doing was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's other ways to handle um, mishaps, you know, but to actually try to criminalize somebody for something that they didn't have no control over. It's not like the president was there at all of these voting locations.
Yeah. You know what come, you know what comes to mind when I think about Trump and his team taking office? James Brown, the big payback.
Uh-oh. The big payback.
The big payback.
One
Revenge.
of a kind, James Brown.
And yeah.
Hardest working man in show business.
I was working man in
And
showbiz.
I gotta tell you something by using that phrase, the hardest working man in show business. President Trump has been the hardest working man in presidency
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. And I've been living for 75 years. I've seen a lot of presidents,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them.
Even his wife
But
say
he
he
the
the hardest.
hardest working president I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He
You
is
know
a
his
James Brown.
his wife made a comment about that he hardly sleeps because
I believe it.
everybody was like, when does this man sleep?
I
He's
know,
everywhere.
right? I
Uh,
believe it.
yeah, so
But
you're
I tell you
right.
one thing, I sure wouldn't want to live with him if he don't never sleep.
Well, you know what? Well, Ivana Trump don't be in the White House.
I can't live with nobody that don't never sleep. That man, I gotta have peace and quiet
Yeah,
You gotta
sometimes.
have your sleep. It's not good
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
And that man can talk.
He can.
Ooh, he is one of the talkingest presidents I ever seen
I
in my
ever
life
seen.
too.
Yeah, he can hold it. He can hold a conversation for hours and
Tim,
hours.
what did you say about what did that interviewer say? That interviewed Trump. You was talking about who was it? The last one that was on YouTube, wasn't it? The one that interviewed him, helped him got elected, had 16 million followers. Rohan, no,
I
Mohan or
think that's who
something.
you talk. I think
I
that's
can't remember his name.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. He's definitely one of the hardest working presidents I know of my time, and you say he is of your time. So,
yeah,
uh,
I've seen a lot of presidents. I'm
so just
75. How old am I? Am
75, you're
I?
75, 75.
Okay, got it. I'm facing 76 this year, right?
Right.
All right, all right, all right. There used to be gas stations with that 76 number on it. Some of
Yeah.
you remember that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the orange
Uh-huh.
ball. Yeah.
You remember, y'all? Tim, do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
76. Uh-huh.
Wow, 76
Yeah.
gas stations. Yeah, so
Hmm.
I'm facing
Then they had that
76.
green dinosaur Sinclair's
Of
service
Sinclair,
station.
yeah, I can't remember that too. And you
And
remember
then
when you
the
used to buy gas and get trading stamps?
trading stamps, and they come out and wash your windshield
Windshield,
for
wow,
you.
you used to have full service. There
And
wasn't no pumping
and
your
they
own
fill
gas
up your
back in
gas.
those days.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they
That
fill
was
up your
before
gas
my
tank for
time.
you.
That was a
Yeah.
really, really nice time. We were spoiled back then, y'all.
Hmm.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're gonna maybe say a couple more things. We're gonna wrap it up and let you guys go. So
All right.
let's have a quick one. Here we go, y'all.
Dad, it's time.
It's time! It's time! Woo!
Bruh, this what we're going in for right now. This garden glue.
Bruh, it's time.
It's time.
Ah, all right then. It's
I do
time.
too. That's cute.
Love it. That's what our friends y'all buy his product. Y'all like
It's
what
a,
is
a spinach dip
yeah, spinach dip is in grocery
and something
stores
else.
around the nation. Walmarts around the nations. It's everywhere. The chef of one of my good friends. All right, it's time. I'm going to be preparing for this chill that we got coming in. This will be the last item for last, according to my dog's fur. All right, so what do you mean by that, Emily Pearls? That means that in my day, we didn't have weathermen, okay? We had to go by the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, Mother Nature, the animals, and the way our bodies felt, okay? So in the wintertime, in the summertime, a dog's fur, and cats too, begins to get thicker and they have less shedding. But when winter comes and is on its way out, then the dogs and cats, their furs begin to shed. You'll see more shedding. So according to my dog, this is the last winter blast that we're going to have, and spring's going to start coming in because she has started shedding already.
Oh,
So
okay.
I still trust my old instincts because I have seen too many errors from the weather reports from these weather people using technology and digital information to give them how the weather's gonna be. I
Uh-huh.
use my body. I use Mother Nature, the moon, and the animals. You know, I watch the trees to tell by them. Now I have a desert willow tree in my front yard, and that desert willow tree is one of the best weather predictors that I could ever have gotten. And when spring is near, that tree begins to bud, and I'll know that spring is only about a month away. And in the winter time, it blooms with these beautiful purple flowers. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
very
tree that
pretty tree.
yes, called a desert willow for a reason, because this is the only type of tree that will actually grow in a desert that will bloom and
Wow.
stay healthy and won't die. That's right. And when the summer is ending, so it begins to bloom and it blooms in the spring. It stays bloomed all summer, and then it blooms all the way through fall. hmm
Wow.
And I can tell when winter is coming when all of my blooms have gone off my tree, because then I know that the cold weather is only about a month away.
Wow,
And
that's
I
great
mean, this tree
news.
blooms all the way through like October. For
It's a
real.
beautiful tree.
It is. And you know, so many people have passed me by through the years and asked me, where did you get that tree? I never seen a tree like that. What kind of tree is that? One lady said, do you mind if I get a branch off of it? I said, no, you can break a branch. She broke her a limb, little branch, you know, long. And she
Mm.
said, well, I'm going to try to root it. I said, well, good luck with it. You know, I hope it does root for you. But let me tell you the story behind that tree, y'all. I went to the Home Depot. This would have been in like 19. 1999 or 8. I went to the Home Depot. I was looking for a tree to plant. And they were quite expensive back then to me and for my budget. And there was this little pot. It was kind of like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree story, right? There was this little pot with this tree that was kind of withering, and they had discounted it. And I said, "Well, I think I'm gonna get." Then I was married. Then I told my husband, I said, "I think I'm gonna get this tree." And my, you know, men, women, right? Oh no, I'm by that thing. That thing already died. I said, I don't know. It's just something about this tree. I'm
Mm.
buying this tree. So that's the tree I bought, and he
Wow.
planted it for me in my flower bed. And the tree just begins to just come to life, and it grew so fast that we had to take it out the flower bed, and he had to plant it in the front yard. And
Wow.
I and that's and yeah, and it was from like maybe 2 or 3 sprigs to begin with. It's
Right.
truly a Charlie Brown Christmas tree for real.
Wow. That is a
Wow.
great story.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and
Take
I'm in
take a
in the show with
photo of
that
it and
stuff.
show it to us.
What's simple is I have taken pictures of my tree. I've already posted on Facebook, and you've been to
Well,
my
I know,
house.
but they're so pretty.
And you've been to
To
my
show it
house.
on
You've
the
seen
No,
my
I meant to
tree.
show it on our show.
Well, it's not blooming now.
Or when it blooms again.
Look, Sybil. By the time that tree bloom again, people be done forgot all about this story about the tree. They'll be
Well, tell
like, what in
it
the hell
again.
she throwing a damn tree for?
yeah.
It's a great
All
story.
right. That was my French for the year of 2025. I promise I
All
won't say
righty.
anymore. All right, Tim. Closing remarks.
Great show, great information. I can't wait to see you all again.
Hmm.
Simple closing remarks.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the same without the world famous Emily Pearl and the heartbeat of the South, Tim, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it and rolling out 2025. And here goes the show again. So we'll be looking for you next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday, same time, same station, same place. We've been here for 12 years. This is our 13th year that we're going
Wow.
into. In case you ain't never heard of us, but yeah, we're here on our YouTube channel where you're watching now. And Facebook is not working tonight. We're not on there, but I guess it'll show up on there sometime because Studio says that we are live there.
Yeah.
So
Probably
I don't
some
know
kind of
what's
a
going on with the
problem.
other platforms. But we do put our shows on Rumble, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and 2 YouTube channels. We have two. We
Yeah.
have also channel that's called TPS Productions. That's the
Hmm.
one that you're probably watching now. But we also have TPS Public Domain YouTube channel too. So now I'm gonna put this information up here one more time. If you were a merchant or you were a person that used a credit accepted credit card payments for any services or products or merchandise that you sold between the year did I lose the card?
2004 and 2019.
The card was just here on my desk. Oh, here it is. That's what, yeah, January 1st, 2004 to January 25th, 2019. Correct, Sybil. Then you can file a claim for some type of reimbursement settlement, and that's the website that you go to so that you can find out all about it. The deadline, be sure that you do it tomorrow because the deadline to file is February the 4th, which is
Oh,
approaching fast
Yeah.
yeah.
of this year. And that's our show for the night. We thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all come back to see us. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.